guys, welcome to today's YouTube video. I wanted to go over the class changes for Shaman going into April 16th. I think this is a horrible change. Horrible change. They should have just nerfed some of the damage. A little bit of the damage, maybe like 20-30% of lightning damage. This is horrible. This is going to really impact tanking as we generate threat from our massive damage, right? Well, going into Phase 3, our Molten Blast isn't doing too well, so we have to use Lava Blast for more threat, for more damage, for that 700 to 800 damage and sometimes 1k crit. If that's not enough, we're using spell builds, and a lot of people are even throwing on cloth gear to compensate for the lack of damage into our spell damage. Some people are doing half enhancement, half elemental builds, which is even weirder. On top of all this, they had just did a huge change that was our only saving grace as a Warden build, meaning a solid defense with just the Overcharge rune. The Overcharge rune had an uptime of every second generating AoE threat and also AoE damage. So if you had your Overcharge rune on and you had a lightning shield doing 300 damage, every second that would be 300 damage to everybody hitting you. Now, going into Phase 3, a lot of stuff was happening. I even said a few times on the stream that this was too overpowered, that they were going to nerf us, and I was right. They have nerfed us to a higher degree than I thought they would. I have to actually pull out the calculator to show you guys. So I'm going to go over, like, I'm just going to use an example. Say 300 damage is the lightning shield equivalent of damage that you're doing per hit. The uptime was 1 second. So say for 60 seconds you're attacking the enemy. Times that by 300. How much damage do we do? 18,000. That's 18,000 damage. Now, after this nerf, say you do the same exact playstyle, it would be 20 seconds for that 60 seconds of uptime. So 20 seconds times the damage, you got 6,000. That is a huge nerf. That is going to really impact all your damage, make your whole roto kind of worthless. I might actually have to switch over to a Spell Warden build after the 16th. So tomorrow's raid will still be in my normal build, but I gotta really think about this now, because like the whole thing about the Overcharge rune was it was overpowered. Like they needed to nerf it, but this much, god damn, they took the fucking hammer to us. But see, we deserve it because a lot of classes have been nerfed to the ends of the earth, to hell and back, and I feel like we were one of the few classes that were getting away with not having to be nerfed. Like, they weren't really doing anything to make it fair for other people. And I was seeing some stuff, bro. I was seeing, like, Shamans take out 9 people in PvP. Solo, bruh. It was not a good day for other PvPers. And Paladins are fucking mad. Paladins are fucking pissed. Because, as you know, with Classic, Paladins are the Alliance's default class that they have, that we don't. And Shamans are our default class that we have that they don't. And both can res and battle and tank. So when you put all that together, it's kind of just like, you know, when you look at the other nerfs that they did, it's not that big of a nerf. But I do gotta say, they should have did something different with the Shaman nerf. That is not going to be good for tanking, because it was our only saving grace. With all the other tanks getting these new runes that were giving them 1-up, we had that Overcharge rune to keep us in line with the DPS charts, and that's why I believe only one person was able to do it, but a Shaman tank was able to get up to like 3rd or 4th place in the Sunken Temple in Parses or something like that. No other Shaman tank got there, but it was due to Overcharge as the rune. So when you put that into perspective, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, bro. Alright, I'm going to think about it more. I'm probably going to make an update on this video, but I want your guys' thoughts, fellow Shamans, fellow people who are also tanking as Shamans in Season of Discovery Phase 3. Like, what do you think about this nerf? Do you think there's a way to save it from the hellish dimension that it once dropped to? All that good shit. Like, subscribe, share it. Yeah, catch you later.